everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cabazos, and this is WandaVision Episode 3.
So we're starting to get more and more information. It looks like we're moving into a new decade. It looks like we're going into the 70s. Wanda right now is pregnant. There is questions on whether what is happening right now, whether we're in her mind. She does seem to be warping things, but is she being controlled in that, or is she doing this on her own will?
Yeah.
We ended with that voice, which I listened to it again, and I'm pretty sure that was the cop from Ant-Man 2. And he said, "Who's doing this to you?" So that makes me feel like somebody is doing this to her, or at least has her contained somewhere.
Yeah. And who knows how he's able to contact her. You know, that's like a whole other thing. We're pretty sure that that symbol is SWORD, which is like the space version of SHIELD, which we saw a teaser to that in the end of Far From Home.
I'm also interested to see what was that beekeeper that came out of like the manhole in the middle of the street that caused Wanda to like kind of reverse time a little bit. I feel like we're going to keep getting just little bits of information until eventually we figure out what the hell is actually going on with Wanda. And I don't know, like I know you threw around the idea, possibility that, you know, maybe Wanda is doing this herself, and maybe other people possibly think that like, oh, who's making you do this type of thing. But I don't know.
I also wonder if she's currently pregnant with twins, aka Thomas and William, or Billy, aka Wiccan and Speed. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. We do know that those were like the comic kids, and you know, the MCU has done a good job at doing like a twist on, from what I've known about comics, because obviously I haven't really read the comics, but I have looked up some events that happened in the comics, but the MCU has done a really good job of like doing certain twists on them. So I do feel like the twins are going to happen. It's just kind of the question, like, are they in her mind, and are they going to manifest into reality eventually? Like, we know Wanda possibly has that ability to do that. We're obviously going to be dealing with a lot of the multiverse going into Phase 4. So who the hell knows what could happen?
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. If you want to watch our full-length reactions to WandaVision, we upload them over there. So if you want to check it out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Like a 70s
70s. Twins.
Yep,
Twins.
definitely pregnant.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
You're at about 4 months now. Is that right?
4 months.
Hypothetically speaking, what size fruit would it be at, say, 12 hours?
Pardon? 12 hours.
What the hell?
Is that a glitch?
A glitch in the Matrix.
Thanks, buddy.
So weird.
Yeah, that's something's up with that.
Don't mention it.
Or it's supposed to be like a gag reference, like, you know, like a joke from an old show, maybe?
These people act weird, like with the whole thing with the children thing. Bigger.
Or pregnant. Oh!
I can't tell from this angle.
Oh,
Kicking? Already?
oh, it's such
Wow.
a strange sensation. It's kind of fluttery.
Well, if that was the first kick, that puts you at about 6 months.
I can't wait to meet you, little Billy.
Billy?
Yeah.
Well,
Billy!
King Tommy. Just
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the twins.
Tommy. Then there's Billy, isn't there? Named after William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage.
It's like, ¿por qué no los dos?
there's only one solution to this debate. Hope for a girl.
Well, we ought to decide soon. I estimate the baby's due on a constant.
Like in a few hours.
Yeah.
It's due Friday afternoon.
In 3 days?
Start the clock.
Oh,
Time.
Oh.
Done? Braxton Hicks contractions, also known as false labor.
Ooh!
She's doing some crazy shit unintentionally. If it's her that's doing it.
This room is hard. Outside with her, I think something's wrong here, Wanda.
Yes.
Are we kind of gonna come to some realization?
Yes, I know what you mean.
She did it again!
She's not living it.
Yeah!
She does not want to go back to reality.
This is like the beekeeper again. It's almost like it reset.
Yeah.
Oh no, darling, are you all right?
This is a real one.
What?
It's time!
The timings between developmental benchmarks could be quite random.
Was that like her water breaking?
I think so.
My water just broke.
Yeah. Oh, the commercial. Let's see what we see this time.
When you want to get away, but you don't want to go anywhere, Hydra Soak.
Hydra
Goddess
Soak.
within.
Darling, do you think it's time to
Call the doctor. Yes, I do, dear. Damn, the phones are down too. I better run. He might have already left for vacation.
At a time like this?
Well, in fairness, darling, the baby is approximately 9 months early.
What is that?
What's in there right now?
Oh, shoot.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to cover that up.
Wanda, what's up? It's 75 degrees out. You making a fashion statement? Somehow, all the pipes in my ceiling burst at once, and I gotta bail myself out.
All right, sure. Think I might have a bucket in the kitchen. I think it's just here under the sink.
Oh! Oh!
She's like changing her clothes. Oh, she likes that. It's like every time she has a contraction.
Yeah.
Bingo! Would you look at that?
What?
Fruit. Well, my boss, Mr. Haddix, he was going crazy yesterday.
What the?
Is that a goose? Or a swan? What is it?
10 minutes before the big presentation. And Mr. Haddix, nothing except the least expects it. Like,
Oh!
Did you hear that?
No.
It was like a chattering sound, like,
Oh, like a. That's my new ice maker built right into the fridge.
you know me, Wanda. I keeps my cool no matter what's going down. So I look at the client.
She's gonna see it. Oh! Oh, fish! Oh, goodness. It ran away.
Thank you.
Oh,
It
it's a
came
stork!
off the. It came off the
It's
wall.
a stork!
Yeah.
Okay, that took me a minute.
Do y'all still keep those in your spare room? Because I was hoping
Oh.
you wouldn't mind sharing with your good friend.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
I think it is
Oh, a stork. Yes, I can explain.
the crib.
Stork! Oh!
It's coming.
Oh! Oh!
You're
Is she
right.
gonna help her? You're right. Yeah, today!
Well, Mr. Vision, well, is everything okay with the wife?
Yes, so long as we hurry.
Oh, I think I'm gonna lay down right here.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, everything's like.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
I imagine there is a logical explanation.
I can't.
You can do this. Yes, you can. You can do this. You're ready. You're ready. Push. Push, Wanda.
Not done yet.
Oh!
Which one's this?
I bet another one's gonna come out.
Yeah. You're late.
Oh no, I missed it.
He'll be there for the second one.
Oh, that does not look like a newborn.
Well, everything is going fast.
Hello there, little Tommy.
Tommy. Oh! Yup, okay. Billy!
I hope you're still able to make your trip.
Ah, yes, my trip. I don't think we'll get away after all. Small towns, you know, so hard to escape.
Oh my
That was
gosh,
weird.
yeah.
That was real weird.
Starting to worry it is going to be Wanda that's doing this, and maybe. What's she
What are they
telling them?
talking about?
Is Geraldine inside with Wanda?
Yes, why?
Yeah, what is the deal?
Can you believe it? Twins.
I'm a twin.
Oh, her brother.
Oh.
I had a brother. His name was Pietro.
You think she's Monica?
I think she might be.
I bet, because she kind of like that first time, she was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
I
And then
know-
the way
I don't-
they asked about
Yeah.
her.
I don't know the actress that like got hired to play
Yeah.
her.
That might be Monica.
He was killed by Ultron, wasn't he?
That's gotta be her.
What did you say?
She's new to town. Brand
She's
new.
gonna reverse.
Oh my gosh.
No family, no husband.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
You think she was sent there by Sword?
No home.
What?
I said, Wanda, you're such a strong lady.
Okay.
What's she gonna do? What's Wanda gonna do?
What's up?
What did you say about Pietro?
Hey, I'll take a shift rocking the babies.
No, I think you should leave.
Oh, Wanda, don't be like that.
Sword!
She came here because we're all.
She came here because we're all one.
Are they
What are you
all?
trying to tell me?
Sword.
That symbol.
I,
Who are you?
She came here because we're all.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh, tell us.
Tell us!
Wanda.
That macrame is not gonna hitch itself.
Catch you on the flip side, Vision.
Come on.
What the hell's going on?
Are you all Sword? Is that what you're gonna say? You're all something? What happened
Where's
here?
Geraldine?
Oh, she left, honey.
What
She
does
had
that
to
mean?
rush home.
Wanda's kind of scaring me.
The frame changed.
Uh-huh.
Home is what
You-
make it.
What?
Did she
She
like
just kick her out of
kick
this?
her out of this
World?
world? This. Gosh. Okay, give us something more, please. Wow. You know, it was almost like she started to kind of break whatever little, like, fantasy world she was living in by even bringing up, like, Ultron and her brother. And she was like, she kicked her out almost.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she did it intentionally or unintentionally.
I'm starting to think this is Wanda that's doing this, and
Yeah.
maybe somebody isn't doing it to her, and it may be something that was manifested by her to cope with the loss of Vision. And she's like living in like sitcoms, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s. So these are all just manifestations of her mind. And like from every little thing that's happening. And then when someone comes to like Vision, or he starts thinking like something's off, which we don't really know what the hell's going on with Vision either, because, you know, he's dead. I mean, he's supposed to be dead. She rewinds things.
Yeah,
And
or like the beekeeper.
which I don't really understand what the hell's up with the beekeeper either. I don't know
Yeah.
how that would even play into this. But I'm going to say about 95% sure that that's Monica. And I mean, I didn't know the actress that was
Yeah.
going to play her, but it kind of just makes sense.
It makes sense. They're putting a big emphasis on her. It just like seems like that would be her. And maybe they had sent her into this to like try to
Get her out of it.
stop it or like
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Maybe they
don't
think
know.
that somebody's doing it to her, and they sent her in there to try and get her out. But it's really
Potentially.
just her doing it, possibly.
Or maybe she did this and people happened to be around her at the time and like they couldn't escape, and maybe this is like a way for her to get out. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's like the previous, like they were sending people in to try to like snap her out of it maybe, or like bring her back to reality, because you could kind of see some sort of like iridescence, some sort of force field like thing, and maybe that's what it is that this is, because she got shot out of something.
Yeah.
And it really seemed, because like Wanda had a face on her, like at the end, she's like, she had to rush home.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling about Wanda right now. Like, in the sense that, like,
What if they make her kind of villainous?
I mean, that's kind of where I'm thinking it's possible that could happen. And, like, I was thinking, like, you know, they said that she's going to be in Doctor Strange 2. I wonder if she's going to be, like, the villain, in a sense. Maybe not complete villain, but, you know, in a way that, like, she's doing things because stuff happened to her, but, like, maybe she might not have, like, horrible intentions, but she's just doing it anyway. And maybe, like, you know, Doctor Strange is going to have to come in there and try and help fix the situation.
So Monica or Geraldine, whatever you want to call her, I'm pretty sure it's Monica.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're right. Maybe she brought that up, like, oh, Pietro like was killed by Ultron. Maybe like that was her way of trying to like bring her back to reality, and then that's why she got kind of scared.
Yeah, maybe
when
she looked for like an in, and like that was her in to like try and just, hey, remember this? You remember
Because she was
this?
like, I was a twin, and then that's like
She
maybe
used that.
that's like their mission, and I don't know, because then when they were outside, like Agnes and the neighbor were outside, they were like, is she in there? Like Geraldine in there? Like maybe they knew like something was going on and this was like all part of the plan. And then he was like about to tell Vision. I don't know. It really does seem like this is what's going on now.
I want to know, like, eventually, like, I mean, we'll probably figure out by the end of the season, but like, is Vision actually alive? Like, is it just like a manifestation? And all these kids did she put them into existence, or like, is it just still part of her imagination? Like, it seems that Vision isn't just like a manifestation of her brain, or because like he's noticing things.
And he seems like he's having his own mind.
Yeah.
Like how?
Wanda is so like I'm envisioning like a world where like going into like phase 4 and dealing with a lot of the multiverse things. I'm envisioning a lot of different things that could happen. I'm still hoping that she kind of puts mutants into this world, and maybe that's how they'll explain it. I don't know how she would do that or why she would do that. But I think like the possibilities are endless. Like I keep hearing about all these different like castings for Spider-Man 3 that someone's like, oh, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody who doesn't want to know that, but I've seen people talk about it, and I feel like when there's some smoke, there's fire. So I feel like there's some truth to some of those things, and I just think we're in for like a lot of crazy adventures in Phase 4, dealing with the multiverse and all sorts of crazy shit. So I'm really excited. I hope that Vision is alive, but I don't know. I feel like I do want Wanda to be a little villainous in a sense, but just because I feel like that would intrigue like the storyline. I don't want her to be like, the next villain and then like have her just like be taken down, but having her like tiptoe in the dark side a little bit would be a little interesting.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. If you want to watch our full-length reactions to WandaVision, we upload them over there, so if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.